Oh, let's see. It's 9 o'clock a.m. on November 14th, 2023.
a.m. on November 14th,
What?
2023 a.m. on November 14th, 2023 a.m.
Baby Beast was unmuted. And somehow it was triggered to play. I don't know. There. Okay. I have audio confirmation up the yin yang, up the wazoo. Um, Update Tuesday today. So be prepared. Possibility people might call you in your circle of those who rely upon you for their tech tech wizardry. If something goes wrong with Update Tuesday, what else do you have to talk? Oh, I got a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch. Let's go over here. Oh, it is on. Yeah, I said Tuesday, November 14th, 2023. Let's start with channel comments. Oh, do I have hesitation? How is my synchronization? Voice to my mouth. I did something different. I turned off, I exited Steam. I exited my virtual reality software. I was thinking I had reason to suspect it, but I'm still seeing I'm out of sync. Looks like I'm out of sync. So that's been 3 days now. Started on Saturday. Don't know what's up. Ellen Kinster, otherwise known as Ken Stout, says if someone clicks the thumbs down button, are they identified? I thought all that was hush hush type stuff. Well, I did a test on that yesterday. I did a thumbs down myself on yesterday's video. So let's go see if that is identified anyway, or if I go to view your channel, then I can go over here to live. And I can come down to yesterday's show, 23 hours ago, and you should see that I did a thumbs down. Now the number of thumbs up displays as a number, and I think at one point YouTube turned that off. And as a content creator, you had to go turn it on if you wanted the number to display, and I believe I turned it on. There's no number showing for the thumbs down button. And then if I go into what do I want? Which way do I want to go for the studio? Well, I guess I'll come back to the comments. This is studio. And if I go to analytics and then content, and then go look for content for that particular video, which number was it? 326. I did not check this out in advance to see where to go to get this overview. Does it show me right up here for thumbs down? I'm certain. I would bet money that the person who does a thumbs down is not identified. And I say that because people who do the thumbs up are not identified. Oh, but then another thing I want to point out, come over here. When you click on the thumbs down, I just clicked, that turned off, so that took the thumbs down back off. But when you click on it, you get down here, feedback shared with the creator. Now, that doesn't tell you whether it identifies you, right? Now, I'm going to turn that off and on again and then click this Learn More. And I thought, well, certainly over here in the Learn More, it's going to tell you whether it lets the creator know that you did the thumbs down. But when I come in here, I don't find anything about thumbs down. I do Control F and type the word down, and it finds it once. Download YouTube Create. So that's not a thumbs down. If I type thumbs, or just thumb, it doesn't find that. How about if I do it in lowercase? Because that might make a difference. It's not in there. So they said learn more, and they tell you nothing about doing thumbs down. Well, thanks a lot, YouTube. So then let's see, I was trying to see, is there a place where I can tell whether they do thumbs down? And I was intending to go look through this in advance. There's tons and tons of stuff that they give us in metrics. And here's a whole bunch of detailed stuff you can ask for. So is there anything here about thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't, I don't, I don't know where it is, if it is there. There's, oh, post like rate, post like rate. Seems like that would be it. Post responses, likes, dislikes. There we go. Interactions, likes, dislikes. Let's see what we get here. By content. Let's see. That's what's it tell us in green. Green, dislikes. Yeah. See, when I float over the somewhere there, it showed a little message up in this area. There. There you can see it. It says dislikes 0, 0. Then down here, dislikes -1 was yesterday. And then here's dislikes up here 2, and that is today because I clicked it myself twice, right? So how quick does that happen? How quickly does it respond? Let's see, is Ken Stout in chat? Yeah, he says he's got a chat message in there. Ken, if you're in there, go ahead and click a dislike on today's video right now, and let's see how quickly it shows up here. Do we get a number 3? And tell me in chat that you've done it. Seriously, I don't care if you click dislike. It does not hurt my channel. The only thing you're going to do to hurt my channel is stop watching. You could click dislike every day, thumbs down every day, and if you watch the videos every day, YouTube's going to still suggest my videos to you. Because the only thing YouTube cares about is, do you watch the video? And even I've heard it posed that clicking dislike can actually be an advantageous to the content creator because it means you are, as a viewer, you are emotionally engaged. And as long as you're still watching, that's okay. You'll still be suggested my videos. Let's see. Lon Doug in chat says, Doug, it's my understanding that when you give a thumbs down, you're basically saying to the creator that person didn't like the content, but doesn't tell a whole lot more than that. And bingo, bada boom. Great comment there, Lon Doug, because you do a thumbs down and you haven't told the content creator what you didn't like. Did you do a thumbs down simply because they messed up on the audio at the beginning of the video? Or did you do a thumbs down because they didn't answer your burning question that you had? The only way you're going to communicate that to the content creator is to put a comment on the video and let them know, or let me know. And hey, I've told you from the beginning, I welcome criticism, critiques. I prefer it to be constructive. If it's just vulgar and rude and mean, then you're going to get blocked from the channel because you're not being helpful at all. So let's see. Did Ken Stout do that dislike? No, he hasn't shown the dislike. Well, his first chat message was from when? Turn the timestamps over on there because I know lots of times he starts watching and gets distracted because he's multitasking, doing other things. When I turned that, when I turned the timestamps on for that, I lost his first comment. It's no longer there. Now let's see, do I have his first comment still on this tab? Over here. I do not. I saw his comment. He made a comment, I think, about the trailer. So yeah, we do see we can go find the number of dislikes, but it doesn't show up here, so it's not like in your face. Let's come back to channel comments. I'm coming to you, John. Ken says here, you forgot to go check comments to bring Greg M back, such a Doug. Well, Ken Stout, back at you. Such a Doug you are. Ken, you are such a Doug because I didn't take the moderator away from Greg M. I took it away from John. And if I come up here for held for review, here's John Williams. He put in a comment on one of my videos. Now, he did not do it during the live stream yesterday. So I went and found a prior email from him. So I had his email address already. I sent him an email. Hey, John, you need to put a comment on one of my videos. Maybe he was distracted doing something else when I asked him to do that yesterday during yesterday's live show, because he did send me, actually, he did. Oh, he sent me an email yesterday saying that, let's see, wait a minute. Am I saying this right? I think he sent me that email after I sent him an email telling him that he needs to. Oh no, he did. He said, "Yeah, here's his email to me. His email address isn't shown." He said, "I can't put anything in chat!" Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! And I think I'd already sent him an email by that time, or maybe I replied to this one. I don't know, saying that you need to put a comment on any of my videos so that I can add you back. So here we're going to finish that demonstration. Oh, I know. I sent him a reply saying, thanks for helping me demonstrate this to the audience. So if I come up here and let's see, I was, oh yeah, we did go through this once and we found it a little bit awkward to get to. If I take his @ designation or this designation up here, I have to Control-C, copy it. Is there something at the end? Oh, there's a dot at the end of that. Is that dot at the end of that part of his channel name? Then I have to go in. Now, John, we're going to about get you back in. He might be watching the video and saying, I still can't communicate. And I thought I would add him in last night, but then I decided, oh, I want to demonstrate this live. So there's John Williams, no matches found under that one. Now I got to, ooh, look at that. I just deleted all my approved users accidentally. I backspaced over his name and accidentally, unintentionally, I backspaced over all those names. Can I Control-Z to bring them back? Brings that one back, not the rest of them. I can cancel out of here. Discard changes. Okay. And then come back down to here. And my approved users are still there. Now I got to take that off screen. I'm going to check my clipboard buffer. Yeah, it's okay. I want to make sure I didn't have any passwords in there. So then I'm going to try this one. And still no matching users found. Now, how about if I come up here and grab this? We've been through this before. Control-C that one. And then put that in here. Oh, wait a minute. How about this one without the @ symbol? Does it find that? No. How about this one with the period at the end or that dot without the @ symbol? Does that do it? No. Remember, I demonstrated this once before already and had difficulty getting it. Now this one, yeah, see, that went right in. That just went right in, but it doesn't show his name. Now if I save that, so John, if you're there watching, could you go ahead and try commenting in chat, please? Now if I come back here into Approved Users, does it? Yeah, it changed to John Williams. So I saved it, came back in here, and it gives me the user-friendly display of his name. So I had to use the actual URL, copying from that weird code on his URL in order to add him there, because I wasn't able to add him as an approved moderator here. Now this is in the held for review section. So I want to approve right here. So that approves that message, but that doesn't put him on the approved user list as far as I know. I don't see John in chat yet. And John, if you're still unable, then go back and put another comment on a video, and I'll try to remember to come back in here. Now, I forgot to come back in here yesterday. I was gonna claim that I was monitoring in order to just kind of kick back at Ken Stout when he says I forgot to go check on comments. I'm gonna say, no, I had comments open on another screen. John didn't put a comment in during the show yesterday, which is true, but I wasn't monitoring on another screen. I truly forgot, but it wasn't Greg M. That's Ken Stout. He pays half attention. Well, before, not half, but maybe 49% attention, because he is such a Doug himself. All right, thumbs up and heart for Ken's comment. John Williams, oh God, John's got a new comment in here from yesterday. Oh no, that's the one I just approved. That's why it shows up here now, because I just approved it. Looking good, Doug. Thanks for all you do. I always like your live shows. Thank you, John. Very nice comment indeed. And let's see, we already talked about that one for Ken Stout. I had the bit. Now, Steve Dodd says, I had the BitLocker encryption showing up on my existing NVMe drive, which originally did not have it. When I put it into my replacement NUC on first boot up, I had to turn it off. Well, that goes back to the theory. Let's see. Tony says John is in chat. Yeah, there he is. Thank you, John. Now, John showed up in chat. He shows as not a moderator because he's an approved user at this point. Yesterday, he was questioning why about that approved user thing. And in order for him to experience that, I had to remove his moderator status and get him to comment on any of my videos so that could get me back to the point to where I could add him back in as a approved user. Now I can go back into, let's go into chat and turn him blue before I forget about that. Hope you are awake now. What was I on a gag something about not being awake? Oh, you thought maybe because I wasn't paying attention yesterday it was because I was snoozing? No, that's just I am capable. I am fully competent of capable of not paying attention when I'm wide awake. So there, that's feather in my cap. I am capable of not paying attention even when I'm wide awake. Not many people can claim that. So let's add John as a moderator because we like seeing people blue. Are you blue? Are you down? Are you sad and lonely? Or are you just a moderator on Doug's channel? All right, moving on. Thank you, Steve, for letting us know that. It sounds to me like you moved the NVMe drive from a computer where it did not have encryption, put it into the NUC, and on first boot, because of the BIOS settings, presumably, it turned BitLocker partially on, and probably has that thing about signing into a Microsoft account in order to complete the turn on. Have you turned on your encryption? Oh, there's a joke in there that's not right for a family channel. Moving on. Martin Hogg, hi Doug. Looks like you're not using the latest Zoom update. I seem to recall that I had to revert back to an older one. How is he seeing that? 8 minutes ago. What are you? Oh, you were looking on Saturday. Why do you say that? Did I display my Zoom version? I don't always go for the latest greatest. I'm not an early adopter. I'm not a seeker. That is a comment on Saturday's show. Doesn't give me a timestamp, so I don't know where you're referring to in that. So if you can give me more information about that, Martin, that would be just great. I have some other emails to catch up on. Let me go do chat. Do chat. There's some joke in there about doing chat. Ken Stout. Oh, here's that Ken Stout first comment. Shows up now. How come I didn't see it earlier when I... Oh, and it shows up on my other monitor. Was I just seeing that wrong? I don't know. I thought earlier I showed the top of these chat messages and Ken Stout had disappeared. Duck and Doug has sung to Rockin' Robin. I'm going to assume that has something to do with that, with the trailer but it wasn't either of those songs, as far as I know. Alice says, "Hello, all fun trailer." Ken Stout, did you notice in that trailer? Did you notice the video editing? Did anyone notice what I did in that? That was different. Alice, fun trailer. Thank you, Alice. Martin Hogg is there. Selden Ball. Brian Lightfoot, my free Veterans Day meal at the Golden Corral cost me $118 last night. Spouse, children, and grandchildren got a free meal paid by me. Yeah. Nick Poverman, what is one thing you should never ask a math teacher about? Infinity, because they can go on about it forever. Oystein, hello. Richard Rogers, hello. Negative dislike means like right. Oh, negative dislike. So if you click the thumbs down twice, is that the same as a like? No, it is not. It showed up as a negative like. I showed on that chart where it shows up as a negative dislike. It actually showed on the chart dislikes 0 and it went down and shows a -1 dislikes. That means somebody undid their dislike. I just click the thumbs up. If you do a thumbs down and then do a thumbs up, does that register as a negative dislike? Does that undo the dislike? Does anybody care? Gee, many Christmas. Analytics. Audience, is that where I found? No. Content. Where did I get all that big complex graph? Oh, it was in Seymour. Seymour, as I had a friend named Seymour in school. No, I'm lying about that. I just wanted to say that because Seymour is also a person's name. Secondary metrics, more metrics over here somewhere. There was, because I wanted to see that if that dislike thing showed up. We don't have a third dislike. So I don't know if Ken Stout's actually watching because I don't think he's shown up in chat again. He just goes, signs in, gives his appearance, and then doesn't bother watching live, right? Is that what he does? He gets some credit for being there. It's like the inattentive husband who just thinks he can just show up and then not pay attention and get credit for showing up. I want to keep that there. So let's go over here on John Williams' page and go to YouTube Studio on this one. And why did I care about going back to comments? I've already finished all the comments, right? Yeah, they don't show up here anymore because I already thumbs up and hearted them, so they don't show up here anymore. Held for review, there's nobody there. Oh, I was talking to you in chat. Tony Waller gives me 3. Long Dog, see, I already read that one. It opens up a broad subject, talking about broads of why somebody may not have liked that content. Everything from it's not your usual content I come here for if the creator tries something new. There's just a broad range of things that the thumb down could be interpreted for. By the way, on some channels, the thumb down is taken away. Look for that. Yeah, I think that's actually an option. I think let's go look at that because if I don't do that now, I will forget. You have some control over what is shown in that regard, because YouTube got to a point where they were concerned about their content creators who are getting burned out and depressed and beat up over those stats. It ought to be in community, right? Is there something here about thumbs up and thumbs down and all that? Not going to be channel guidelines, I don't think. Creator demographics, agreements, permissions? No. Upload defaults. Hold comments for review. Yeah, I see I'm on all comments are being held for review unless you're a moderator or an approved user already. All new comments are held for review and they aren't visible to the public because we had to tighten up restrictions due to a troll, a really persistent troll. Not made for kids. That's that made for kids. When you say you're made for kids, that kind of restricts what kind of advertisements might go on your channel and does some other things. It's not referring to language. Don't show potentially inappropriate words. Allow viewers to clip content. Manage YouTube account. Remove YouTube content. Not seeing anything there. I don't know where it is about the thumbs up. Copyright earn. Send feedback. No. Analytics content. Comments. No. There's some place to control that somewhere. And also even turn off the number of likes. And you can even turn off the display of the number of subscribers. If you don't want people to know how many subscribers you have, that can be, you were able to turn it off at some point in recent history. I don't know if they stuck with that or not. Some creators remove critical comments. I do not. Doug just clicked dislike. Yes, I did. Okay, Doug, I gave you a thumbs down like 20 seconds ago from Lawn Dog. So let's go see if that has shown up because previously we saw 2 dislikes. Now, the analytics page is supposed to take a while before things will show up there. This is not, we know this is not a quick thing. If I go into this enough, I'm going to remember how to do it, aren't I? Yeah, still don't have 3. Now, this is daily, line chart, daily. Yeah, so see, that's probably not going to update till the end of the day for that. So it doesn't look like I have any way to see that there are more dislikes. I'm still on the board as a dislike. I was kind of tempted. I was rolling around in my mind to do a test because I have a theory, and I was going to suggest that we test this theory. Now, let's not do it yet. I'm going to let this idea stew for a little bit. If we wind up doing it, here's how it would go, is on one of these Windows Daily shows, I'll say, okay, let's test it today. Or I'm going to ask everybody to click dislike, but keep watching all the way through. Now, what is the YouTube algorithm going to make of that? If people click dislike and they stop watching, that's entirely a different communication to the YouTube algorithm than if people click dislike and watch the rest of the video all the way through. I'm going to say that if we were to try that, I think YouTube algorithm is going to say, whoa, what is this? Maybe they got something going here that's driving people emotionally. I'm going to try showing this video to other people. I'm going to test it with a wider audience. Where YouTube's not been doing that. The algorithm, my Windows Daily shows, we get as many views as we get on the first day or two, and then it just kind of goes flat. But if we were to try something like that, and it just startles the YouTube algorithm, my theory is that the algorithm might send my video out to other people trying to get them to watch it. And if so, that should show up in my analytics. Maybe it'd take a week before that really shows up, where it shows a higher amount of views or some new viewers or maybe even some new subscribers. And in that video will actually suggest, hey, if this is the first time you've noticed my channel, YouTube just offered it to you and you came and watched this, then it's because of this little test that we did. Let us know in comments if that happened. Now, I'm not testing that today. No, we're not. I don't want you all to go do dislike today, because I want to prepare for that a little bit if we do that test. But that sounds like it would be interesting and fun to do. Okay, and it would not harm my channel. I mean, if you click dislike and you keep watching, YouTube's going to still offer my videos to you. Even if you unsubscribe and click dislike, if you're still watching my videos, YouTube's going to still offer my videos to you, because that's the only thing cares about. Only thing YouTube cares about is, are you watching? Doesn't care whether you have positive or negative emotions. Are you watching? RIP, twit.tv, free live streams of their shows. Live streams are behind a paywall now. Thank you, Greg M. Rick Lakes, hello. Oystein, when I clicked dislike, thumbs up counter decreased with 1. When I clicked dislike, the thumbs up counter decreased by 1. Oh, okay. So when you click dislike, yeah, the number of likes went down. Okay, so clicking dislike removes your like, which makes sense. Yeah, I couldn't write in your Fortnite channel anymore. Okay, so Oystein needs to be an approved user in my Fortnite channel. So to do that, see, I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate. I'm gonna write. Let's see. Go to channel. I don't want to lose this chat. Okay, that chat stayed. This came up on my other monitor. So here's Oystein's URL. Control C, and then I'll switch account to Grandpa Doug Learns Fortnite, and then go to Studio, then go to Settings and Community, and come down to Approved Users, Control V to paste. Now it shows as that URL, save, go right back into there, Community, scroll down to Approved Users and Oystein. So there you are, Oystein. You're an approved user on my Fortnite channel. Then I'll change the account back to this, to Live Windows Training. Get my chat monitoring back over here. Jeff Raymond, good morning, Oystein. John Williams. I saw a glance of Jim feeling left out. I feel left out. YouTube hasn't given me any flack about my ad blocker. Oh, and Jim is another example of YouTube algorithm. Jim is not subscribed to my channel unless he's changed that. I imagine he's still not subscribed to my channel. I don't care. He still watches my videos. That's all I care about. That's all YouTube cares about. I'm going to guess that even since Jim's not subscribed to my channel, that means he doesn't have notifications turned on, right? He can't. The only way you can have notifications turned on is if you're subscribed. He's not subscribed. Jim, do you get notifications of my videos? Yes notifications or no notifications. That'd be the best way for you to let me know. Because they're going to be, I'm sure YouTube is at least suggesting my videos to you, maybe on the right-hand panel. He says no, he does not get notifications. So, but on the right-hand panel for suggested videos, do my videos show up there, Jim? Yes or no? I'm going to wait to see so that he can answer with a simple yes or no. Do my videos show up on your right-hand panel? Yes or no, or don't notice, didn't notice. I don't know. IDK, very rarely. Okay. Interesting. John Williams, hope you're awake now. John is blue. Nick Poverman, did you know that Dell Latitude laptops over the past few years make the boot drive encrypted by default as well as RAID? Why does Dell do this? It's not just laptops. It's all of the Dell computers. They'll come with drive encrypted, partially encrypted. Until you sign in to a Microsoft account, it's not going to finish encrypting it. And recent experiments, recent conversations over the last couple of days, it's not only Dell, it's any of the major manufacturers on recent computers, and it's because Microsoft wants them to. That's just a logical conclusion. because the whole reason behind Windows 11 is to make things more secure for users. TPM2. It's all about making things more secure and pushing drive encryption. They want the entire user industry to be more secure. I did a fresh install. I demonstrated this just over the last couple of days. Fresh install on my client's Dell computer that was sitting over here from a media creation USB, and did not install any of the Dell drivers. And it was also drive encryption was partially activated, waiting for me to log in to a Microsoft account. And other people have said that they've had that happen on other major manufacturer computers. Hello, Speedy. Nick Poverman, 2 wrong things don't make a right, but 3 lefts make a right. Yeah, to drive around the block. Left turning 3 times, that's the same thing as a right-hand turn. Well, except that you're going to be a block back. You're not going to be, it's not the same as a right turn on the street that you made your first left. To do that, you would have to do 4 left turns, then a right. So 4 left turns and a right is the same as turning right, except you've lost some time. Hello, Ryan. Alice, I noticed a huge clamp down on ad blockers too and streaming issues. Yeah, YouTube has seriously clamped down on ad blockers. Alice, Lawn Dog Alice, yeah, they finally got around to giving me the message, so I turned it off for YouTube, but give it a few months, things will go back to normal. This is not the first time they've done this kind of monkeying business. I don't know, it could stick. They're not making any money off of people who are watching with ad blockers. So does YouTube care about upsetting those viewers that are using ad blockers? I don't think so. I don't think it matters at all to them. One of my clients, is trying to sign in, and I'm getting a confirmation request. Yeah, well, I can't do the confirmation request unless they call me, because it could be a hacker, right? Hi, Doug. Regarding Zoom, looks like you're not using the latest Zoom update. Some control changes in the latest. So there's some controls that are missing. 30 subscribers on my channel and 2 videos. LOL. On Doug, you should see what it's like, Alice, over the 5 years ago when you tried downloading YouTube video. The programs that were able to do this would have a track record not working. Wait a minute, what? 5 years ago when you tried to download a YouTube video, the programs that were able to do this have a track record of working and not working. Why are you using a program? YouTube has that capability natively. You can download to a phone. Oh, maybe that's only if you're using the premium. I can download videos all day long to my phone and then watch them offline on YouTube natively with the YouTube app. But that doesn't work on desktop, I don't think. Now today I haven't had any problem in like the last 5 years. Stream drops in the middle, it's annoying. John Dallas told me to stop my ad blocker, I would be removed from YouTube, never to watch again. That doesn't hurt YouTube. And people who are watching with ad blockers, YouTube has no benefit from them. Yep. Now that I'm not chastising people for using ad blockers. If you want to use it, I'm not gonna be upset at you myself. But just understand, if YouTube loses you as a customer, that doesn't hurt them at all. It's crazy. Lundog to Ken Stout. If you're here, I just saw a video short you created about the Grinch Part 1. I've got a notification about something about Grinch. Lately, Doug, I've been dancing around certain subjects that I like to watch, and now I'm getting... Oh, he was going to go golf today. I bet that's what he's doing. I've been dancing around certain subjects that I like to watch, and now I'm getting 1 or 2 videos of those subjects pushed to me, so they are watching. Oh, yeah, absolutely. YouTube is paying attention to what you watch and your suggested videos. If you go watch a video that is not on a subject that you've been watching, you watch 2 or 3 of those, watch your right-hand suggested videos. You will see more of them. That's very much a thing. I feel left out. That's the ad blocker thing. It's probably a matter of time, but if they don't start to give you the notification, just be thankful. It's really annoying. I was doing good for a week or so. Let's see. Oh, I'm way over time. Shame. No, rarely. Let's see. Do I care about those emails that I didn't get around to? My buttons are really delayed. Let's see. This is from Larry Davis. I'm not going to show the email because it reveals his email address. And he shows here with Rufus, you've got options here. You can disable BitLocker automatic device encryption. So putting that check mark when you use that installation media that's created through Rufus, that it will prevent BitLocker from being partially activated. So let's get back here. Thank you, Larry, for sending that. Let's see, there was emails back and forth between me and John Williams. We already talked about that. So I'll move past that. I've got a few in there regarding that. And yeah, Ken Stout, a response to him about the thumbs down. We already dealt with that. Dennis sent me a Twitter notification about Microsoft confirmed October 2023 Windows 11 patch Tuesday failing to install in some systems. Well, this is actually related to that issue that we went through with Tony Wallow, because when I go to click on this and it takes me to this Neilwind message, this is actually Windows 10 patch Tuesday. But back here, it says that it was Windows 11 patch Tuesday. No, it's not Windows 11. It's Windows 10 is this article. And it was regarding the issue that we went through with Tony Wallow 2 Saturdays ago. And it gives the exact same solution that we tried to go through. And it specifies in here that this only affects computers that have Windows 10 21H2. In here somewhere said that. Dennis sends me stuff that he sees through Twitter because he knows I don't watch that, and he didn't go read up on what this was about. But he says, such is the case with this October patch Tuesday of Windows 10. It's not affecting all users as it's limited to 21H2. Well, 21H2 is no longer in support. So I don't give Microsoft any demerits for that problem because people are not supposed to be using 21H2. That's all of the email coverage that I had lined up for today. I need to do a quick reply here. Yes, planning to do that today. Went to the doctor today. Let's see, I'm going to skin through these quickly. Ryan, I hope you're okay, Ryan. 25 to 30 music videos all day. I might watch 1 to 2 a day. I used to watch. Okay. uBlock Origin trying to keep up with ad block detection from YouTube. So uBlock Origin keeps trying to change their program, update their program so it'll still work. YouTube only cares about shorts now? No, I don't see that. I'm not sure why you would think that. I don't see that at all. You click the down arrow with the line under it. You click the down arrow with the line under it. I don't know. I need to go. I got to go. I'll read up the rest of these after I leave. I'm going to go ahead and end this now.